The Lynette Brown Show. This be the Lynette Brown Show.
She's always ready and on time.
The Lynette Brown Show.
When you got something that's on your mind.
The Lynette Brown Show.
Whatever you got going on, she knows the deal.
The Lynette Brown Show.
Where we always keep it real.
Good morning and welcome to the LBS, the hottest, the biggest, the baddest talk show of the South. I am the Fire Diva, keeping their waves hot on your favorite station. Thank you guys for tuning in with me once again. We had many options, but you decided to come back with me, and I do appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a very interesting show today. Yep, it's very interesting, and some people may be, I don't know, I hope you're not offended, but we have to put it out there, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we have a lot of fun, but we have to put out current information for you all, and I want you guys to kind of ponder on it. Tell me what you think. I want to hear your response today. But helping me today, we have Mr. David Duffy. Okay, and David Duffy actually has a beauty supply store located right here in Huntsville, Alabama. Ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to talk to him soon as this break is up regarding a comment that was made by a Korean person. Okay, and I want to get your take on it. I know you guys have heard about it already, and for those who have not, you're about to hear it right here on the LBS, okay? Don't leave me. I'll be back right
Welcome to Eddie Pruitt Ford right here at Hartselle, Alabama, where everybody in the Tennessee Valley knows that we're your low price leader with great service. But don't you worry a little bit when that warranty runs out and those high repair bills start to roll in, how much that's going to cost you. Well, at Eddie Pruitt Ford, we've got that covered. You're going to have the peace of mind of knowing that every vehicle on the lot, new or used, is going to come with a free lifetime powertrain warranty. That's engine, transmission, drive axle, free and exclusive only.
Hi, welcome to Bad News Barbecue. You need to come down here. The ribs are succulent and tasty and juicy. The pork is off the chain. The turkey is spicy. You will love it. We'll see you soon.
I'm Priscilla Kelly, and I'm the manager here at Bad News Barbecue. Not only do we have great food, but we also help different organizations with their fundraising events. We also do catering for different family reunions and also business organizations. So please come on out and let us help you with your church, your school, or local nonprofit organization, and we'll also cater your family.
What do we have going on here?
I just got through cutting up some ribs that I prepared for my customers. I marinated them overnight and smoked them for about 4.5 to 5 hours.
Well, Chris, now you do fundraisers as well, right?
Yes, ma'am. We have a little program that we use that will guarantee the help whatever your organization is to earn money for you, and we also make money doing so. And it's a cost share program, but it don't cost the organization anything to do.
Okay, you work with churches, schools?
Yes, ma'am. We've done a couple of churches, and we have done a couple of events for some schools, and we're going to reach out to more people because it's a very simple program, and it can help you earn money.
Okay, and tell us where you can be reached.
I can be reached by 256-653-6893, and I'm located off of Oakwood Avenue on Gray Street. 1217 is the address.
It really doesn't get any better than that, ladies and gentlemen. We're at Bad News Barbecue, where actually the sauce is not needed. They're cooked to perfection. Enjoy them a lot. You should come down and see them at 1217 Gray Street off of Oakwood Avenue.
The show is brought to you in parts by Sheer Essence Multicultural Beauty Salon, specializing in hair care for today's professional woman. Give Robert Moore a call at 256-536-3681. Again, that number is 256-536-3681, or stop by 1020 Jordan Lane, Huntsville, Alabama. For the professional woman in you, allow Robert Moore to help you accentuate your beauty.
Good morning and welcome back to the LBS, the hottest, the biggest, the baddest talk show of the South. Whew, I am the Fire Diva, keeping their waves out on your favorite station, ladies and gentlemen. Before I actually go into the show today, we want to thank everybody for all the support that we had in Searcy Homes this past weekend. We had an incredible response. I mean, it was just great. I get so excited each time we do a soup kitchen, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it's all about. It's unity in the community, and we really had a wonderful time. Want to thank Greater Blessings. Want to thank you guys for helping us and just all the support that you guys have shown us. Pastor Ackland, thank you so very much. Want to thank the Huntsville Study Group on Blue Springs Road in Huntsville. Thank you, ladies. They always come out and they don't disappoint. Thank you so very much. I had so many volunteers out there, and I thank you. Thank you. That's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. But we're going to go ahead and get to the subject in hand. All right. Mr. Duffy.
Yes.
Now, I remember coming into your establishment, and you and I, we got into an interesting conversation. We have been hearing this all on the radio regarding this comment that this Korean gentleman made regarding black women. And I had someone to ask me, well, Diva, was you offended? How did you feel? And I know you guys are wondering, okay, well, what's the comment? What'd he say? You know, because this is the first time many people have heard this comment. So I'm going to read it off the phone here just a little bit. Okay, the Korean family would like to thank black women for taking the money and spending it on fake hair when they could be spending money on college, and you're spending it on fake hair. Your insecurity and lack of racial pride has made us rich. You go, girl.
That is a comment that not only was heard there, but it's been spoken and said so many different times because of the fact that it's not a lie, it's actually the truth. You know, we as a people focus on things that are not beneficial to our own self. You know, we as a people should stop focusing on things that are benefiting our own children, benefiting our own selves. And one of the things that we've been doing is we go out and we'll spend $300-400 on a weave, or even more than that on a weave, and at the same time that child feels insecure with the shoes that's on their feet. You know, we should start focusing on things that's more important to our own well-being and not to somebody else becoming rich off our backs. You know, we go out and work hard and we don't make that much as it is, and we'll spend 40% or 60% of our paycheck trying to look good. For what reason? For the reason of just trying to give them financial gain, and at the same time we should take that money and focus more on focusing on our family rather than just financial gain for somebody else. And that's what they're actually saying. They're looking at us when we come into the store, and they look at, oh, they're coming into my store, and they see that they're spending money where they drove up there in a car that might not run tomorrow. But at the same time, they come in there and spending $500 or $600 on a piece of hair, something that may only last them 3 to 4 weeks, and then they're back again, spending again. And they look at that and they be trying to figure out where's the mindset on something like that. The mindset on something like that is that they're telling the truth. We're not focusing on what's beneficial to our own well-being, and we should focus on something that's more beneficial to our own well-being. Because let me give you a slight understanding of what I'm talking about.
Come on, Mr. Duffy.
What I'm talking
He's
about.
preaching, ladies and gentlemen. For those who have just tuned in, you're tuning into the Lynette Brown Show, the hottest, the biggest, the baddest talk show of the South. And that's where we keep it real, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I got this guy. I said, you got to come on the show. We need to talk.
You know, being in the hair business, I've been in the hair business for a number of years. I've started out back in '89. I had a beauty supply store in the old mall back in '89. And back in '89, I learned some things then that still holds true today, and I see it so truly. And that selling hair is not just selling hair. When you sell hair, you get that hair from a manufacturer or a wholesale place, and when you get it from the wholesale place, one of the things they send you a confidential financial folder to go along with that hair. And back then in '89, I can remember starting off, and I can remember people in Huntsville buying hair for $45 a bundle for 10-inch weave. They would spend $45 for a bundle of 10-inch weave.
Educate us.
And when I got my book and I started selling weave, the book would tell you exactly what the weave is supposed to sell for. And the weave was supposed to, the 10-inch weave that they were selling for $45, actually supposed to be selling for $21. But since they had control of all the weave business in Huntsville, they were selling for $45 when actually it's supposed to have been $21. So when I got the book and I can see what we as a retailer were paying for it, we were only paying $7 for the weave, and it's supposed to sell for $21. So they were taking $7 weave and selling it to the people in Huntsville for $45.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got to take a quick commercial break. He's going, and I'm going to let him go, ladies and gentlemen, because I want you guys to hear this. And when we come back, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about what somebody had the audacity to tell this man point blank in his face. And that's why we're doing the Lynette Brown Show today like this. We'll be back right after these messages. Don't leave me. I promise you, I'm coming right back.
Reynolds Funeral Home announces with deepest sympathy the passing of Mr. Cleveland Owens, 69, of Hillsborough, Alabama. Mr. Owens died July 4th at his residence. Funeral services was held Friday at Mount Olive Missionary Baptist Church in Hillsborough, with the Reverend James Allen officiating.
This portion of the show is brought to you in part by Melonhead Fabrications. We specialize in all of your welding and fabrication needs. We build race cars, we build grills, anything dealing with metal, we can build it for you. Give us a call, 256-585-1756. Again, that number is 256-585-1756. That's Melonhead Fabrications, located at 2908 Pike Avenue, Huntsville, Alabama, right off of Sparkman Drive. Give Derek Jamar a call, 256-585-1756 or 256-682-4512. Melonhead Fabrications, where we're making all of your dreams come true.
From the islands, missing home, craving that great authentic Caribbean cuisine? Don't worry, just stop by Curry in a Hurry, located at 2420 Jordan Lane, Huntsville, Alabama, or just call 256-722-0240. Again, that number is 256-722-0240.
I've been eating at Curry in a Hurry for like a year now. They have the best jerk chicken, and I feel like they're the best priced in Huntsville.
I love Curry in a Hurry. I've been eating here about 2 years now. I love their oxtails. I love the Caribbean atmosphere. So I encourage everyone to come out and try it.
We're here at Curry in a Hurry, and we were invited here by some of our friends from church. And we are really looking forward to some really good Caribbean food. We attend Madison Mission Church, Pastor Greg Nelson.
Yep, I'm very excited about being here. This is the closest thing that we have to home from St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. So I heard that the oxtail is really, really good, so I'm looking forward to it.
What's going on, Huntsville? This is Goldie, also known as Kevin. I'm actually down here supporting our local black businesses. I'm actually at Curry in a Hurry right now, about to give me something to eat. You all need to come down here, support your people. They're actually trying to do something positive. I'm actually about to give me some oxtails and some curry chicken. Y'all need to come down here and get some too. Signing out.
Is brought to you in parts by Sheer Essence Multicultural Beauty Salon, specializing in hair care for today's professional woman. Give Robert Moore a call at 256-536-3681. Again, that number is 256-536-3681, or stop by 1020 Jordan Lane, Huntsville, Alabama. For the professional woman in you, allow Robert Moore to help you accentuate your beauty.
Folks, welcome to Eddie Pruitt Ford right here at Hartselle, Alabama, where everybody in the Tennessee Valley knows that we're your low price leader with great service. But don't you worry a little bit when that warranty runs out and those high repair bills start to roll in, how much that's going to cost you. Well, at Eddie Pruitt Ford, we've got that covered. You're going to have the peace of mind of knowing that every vehicle on the lot, new or used, is going to come with a free lifetime powertrain warranty. That's engine, transmission, drive axle, free and exclusive only at Eddie Pruitt.
Lynette Brown Show. This be the Lynette Brown Show.
She's always ready and on time.
The Lynette Brown Show.
When you got something that's on your mind,
The Lynette Brown Show.
whatever you got going on, she knows the
The
deal.
Lynette Brown Show.
Where we always keep it real.
Good morning and welcome back to the LBS, the hottest, the biggest, the baddest talk show of the South. I am the fiery diva, keeping the airwaves hot on your favorite station. It got heated in here, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, it got heated, okay? But who else can bring it better than the fiery diva, okay? Did you think anybody else could do it? I don't think so. But anyway, let's get back to the subject. We had Mr. Duffy on a roll, and I know this right here is going to get him cranked up because I was dumbfounded. I could not believe somebody actually had the audacity to tell this man this. Mr. Duffy, please tell us about, Grand Central, where everybody gets their weed from, all the stores, the suppliers, and everything, and what was said to you.
Okay, in Atlanta, they have corporations that distribute here. And these corporations that distribute it here, they control Atlanta, Florida, Georgia. They control all the different states around here. North Carolina, South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi. And one of the things that they do, they try to keep it away from us. And one of the things, I went there several times trying to purchase here. And finally what they did, they came to me and they told me, they said, we can't sell to you. And I said, why you can't sell to me? And they said, because we sell to you, then your people are going to buy from you. And if your people buy from me, then our people are going to make any money. So they refused to sell to me. And then I went back again. And then they tried to, so I guess they realized what they said when they said that to me. So now what they tell me, they say, well, we have a minimum buy. We have a minimum buy of $10,000. If you don't buy more than $10,000, then we can't sell to you. And I know that who's buying $10,000 worth of one hair product.
Exactly.
It doesn't make sense.
They knew it too.
Right.
They knew it.
So,
well, you know what, Mr. Duffy, I'm going to tell you what I thought that was funny. You know the little things at the desk, the little things at the counter, you
Right.
know, the little lip gloss and the little things, it's like 99 cents, $1.99. Right. They're getting that for free.
Those are all free. Those are perks, what they call perks. Those are things that they get for free. The big corporation gives them things for nothing, and they'll sell them to you for $1, $1.50, whatever they can sell them to you for. They'll sell them to you, but don't buy them things. Rather than buy things that you realize that they're just making extra money off you. The same way when you go there to try on, you go there and ask to try on a wig. They want you to buy a wig cap to try on the wig. Why should you buy a wig cap to try on a wig when they're buying them wig caps? They might come for $10, you get 1,000. So look at what, and they charge you $1 for the wig cap.
Exactly.
So therefore, don't fall into them type of little things that they do to you. There's so much we as a people need to learn. That we're not focusing on. We're not focusing on the things that we really should focus on. There's nothing wrong with wearing weave. I can see the sisters. Sisters look good in weave. They love it. They look good in the weave.
But you know what? I'm going to stop you here. But sisters are not the only one wearing weave.
Right. They're not.
They've been wearing weave for many years.
White women been wearing weave long before we even heard about weave.
Exactly.
Long before weave.
Exactly.
They call them extensions.
Exactly.
When we get it, they call it weave.
Right. But what I want to encourage people that's watching this show, they look at you and they're like, oh, well, he ain't got nothing. Or he, or he hot. That's what I hear them say about the black-owned beauty supply stores.
They'll say that because of the fact that us as minorities, when we try to purchase here, the only way we can purchase here, we have to try and find somebody that will sell it to us. Like I get in the car and I drive to New York.
You have to go to New York. I was about to say that. New York.
I got to drive to New York to purchase here. So therefore, my drive to New York to purchase here, I have to include the expense of what it costs to drive there and the cost to drive back. And I still try to be competitive, even though if I take the loss. I'd rather take the loss and still be competitive with them rather than see all our people just going tearing down their doors. You know, and if anything that I don't have, let me know and I'll take a chance and I'll try to get it for you.
You know what? And I heard a lady, this lady told me, and I mean, she's a prominent business owner right here in our area. And she had her bragging cap on that day. And she said, well, honey, people can say what they want to say about me, honey, but I'm sitting up here, I got $500 weave in my head.
And she may have had.
Wow.
I've seen stores with $3,000 wigs.
Yes. But is that something to brag about?
Why would you brag about a $3,000 wig? Be yourself and be proud of who you are.
Right.
I see sisters coming to the store, and what I'm trying to do, I would like to specialize in natural hair products.
Yes.
Rather than try to put a wig on your head or some weave in your hair, I would rather for you to come in there natural, and I would try to have products, the natural hair products, to make you look like the beautiful person that you are.
Oh, I love that. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got to take this quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more with Mr. Duffy, ladies and gentlemen. He has a beauty supply store right here in Huntsville, Alabama. He is on Blue Springs. And we'll be back. We'll be back right this, and he'll give us a location. All right? Don't go anywhere. We'll be back right Welcome back to the LBS, the hottest, the biggest, the baddest talk show of the South. I am the Fiery Diva, keeping their waves hot on your favorite station. I want you to chime in on this conversation, ladies and gentlemen. Please text me right now. Give me your opinion about this whole thing, about this comment regarding the black people and the weave and so forth. But the subject I wanted to get on right now, because time winding down just a little bit, but not quite yet. I want to talk a little bit about, supporting other businesses, because that is where we fall short at. I was just eating out with a friend of mine the other day, and it was a predominantly, European restaurant, but the support was massive, and it was just like a little small cafe. It was massive, but we don't support one another. And I mean, the food was good and everything. We had a wonderful time, but I know that there are a lot of small restaurants right here in Madison County, that are struggling.
Right.
So what I want people to do, I want you to text me, please do. I don't care what day, what time, or whatever. I want to hear from you, and I am going to talk about it on my show. I want you to tell me the restaurant you ate at. I want you to tell me what you ate and leave your name with me. Okay, my number is on the screen, 256-566-5854. We're trying to support, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we're doing. That's what the LBS is all about. But go ahead. Let's just talk a little bit about it, because that's what we need to do. And you got heated up during the break. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot going on during break. But you were saying how we will persecute.
Yes, as a business person, what happens is, we as minorities, we say we want to support our own people, but at the same time, as we say we want to support our own people, then we make the same comment. We say, well, our people don't come up to par, or they don't do what they're supposed to do, or they may have not did the job that they're supposed to do at that particular time. And at the same time, we'll say, well, that's why we don't support our people. And at the same time, when the cable guy comes to your house and he's 3 hours late, you look at that one individual and say, well, he was 3 hours late. You don't say, well, the cable company was 3 hours late. But yet still, this other guy over here, if he was a brother and he came 3 hours late, the first thing you say is, brothers don't do this on time. Brothers,
they won't do right. That's why I don't do right.
That's why I don't mess with them. And how could you persecute the whole race of people for one individual or one bad outcome that you may have encountered with an individual. You don't persecute the whole. You don't like it when they try to persecute us because of one individual. That
We do the
did
same
something.
thing.
And we do the same thing to ourselves.
We do the same
business
thing.
wise.
We'll say, well, I don't fool with them. That's why I don't fool with them. But like I said, I got this challenge for you, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to tell me the name of the restaurant, what you ate there, and your name and where you're from. Okay, I want you to do that once a week.
Once a week, go out and support a
Once
black
a week.
restaurant. There's black restaurants that's struggling. I mean, they are really struggling.
They are, yeah.
And they're
I
struggling,
talk with them all the
you know,
time.
And the support that we should have, the same way you can run down to these fast food places, and what you spend at a fast food place, you can go to a restaurant and eat even better. Because the fact that when you go to a fast food place, it's gonna cost, if you just you and your child go there, it's gonna cost you $12 or better. You can walk into any black restaurant just about and have a meal for you and your child for probably less than $12.
And eat very well because
And eat a
that's
healthy
one thing.
meal.
Exactly. And that's what I'm trying to do, ladies and gentlemen. We're trying to promote, unity and supporting, and we support everybody. Don't misunderstand me. I don't want anybody to think, hey, Lynette just telling people just to go to black restaurants.
No, we're not saying that. Right.
We're not saying that.
Not saying that.
What I'm saying is I want to see the support because they are struggling so
And
hard.
all we have is each other.
That's it.
When it comes down to it, all we have is each other. We don't have anything else.
And you were giving me the history on restaurants. Back in
Right.
the 1930s and all that?
Back in the 30s and the 40s, you had black restaurants that were struggling, and it came up. And then it became a trend where everybody wanted to go to a soul food restaurant. And the soul food restaurants were doing very well. They were doing very well. And then all of a sudden, the trend just seemed to have stopped. And now everybody wants to go to your Mexican restaurants. And now the Chinese restaurants. We want to go to Chinese restaurant, Mexican restaurant, and we totally forgot about where we came from.
Us.
And the thing about how could you know where you're going if you can't remember where you came from?
That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to close on that, but right now, before we close, sir, please tell us your location. We want to know exactly where we can find this man.
I'm located on Blue Spring Road in Huntsville, and I'm located at 3414 Blue Spring D. You see Duffy's Beauty Supply sign outside. I'm in front of First Baptist Church right there. And I've been there a little over 2.5 years, and I'm open. Normally, my hours would be from 9 to 11 at night. But due to the fact that I'm not getting enough support from our folks, I'm running my home improvement business during the day. And when I stop doing my home improvement business, I'm there anytime in the evening. I'm there till 11 at night. Sometimes I'm there till 12 at night. But there's a number in the window. You call that number, and no matter where I'm at, I'll come there because of the fact that I care about my people. And if I don't have it, I'll try to find it for you.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to the LBS. We really don't have time for Diva I Wanted today. However, if you just text me your telephone number and text me the restaurant that you ate at, I don't care what time it is, but once a week, that is the challenge. And I'm going to call that restaurant. I'm going to say, well, you know what? This person ate with you that day. This person ate with you on this day. That's what we have to do. That's where it all starts, ladies and gentlemen. But this is my time. However, I do appreciate yours. Thank you so very much for tuning into the LBS, the hottest, biggest, the baddest talk show.
La 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 la.